Welcome. Hello. Hi, everyone. Welcome, welcome. Let me know, where are you tuning in from? How many degrees is it there? It's hit 17 in Queensland and we're freaking out. Enough for a row, Brody. Look, got my double layers on tonight. Perth 14.
Oh, we've got to admit everyone.
I'll do it. I've got to make some other people host.
Okay.
Go admit all.
Yeah.
Yay. It's a full-time job admitting everyone. Now I've got to find some of our other incredible hosts. Let me see who else is in here so I can make some other people hosts. Hello, hello. Okay, so tell me, what's win of the week? Who's new? Who's brand new that we are welcoming? Hello and welcome to this incredible community. Bundaberg, me, hi Sky, and welcome. Okay, I'm going to look for some other people to co-host with me.
Moving too fast. Oh my God, I'll do that. I'll get Anthony. Let me do it.
Okay.
I'll find out.
Get some hosts. This is amazing. Let's see if we can get more than 500 on here, like we did the other night. There's Juliana. Hi. Welcome, welcome. Tell me some of the wins of the week as we madly admit hundreds of you rock stars.
And keep admitting people too, buddy. Flying. Can't even find anyone else.
There's Shani. Shani can help. Just search up here, CH.
I'm just going to stop it moving.
I know, it doesn't stop. You've got to just search them. Yay. Shani can help us. Okay, 2 new team. Go, Leanne. Michelle, got a team. You got a teamie. New customer, Victoria.
Awesome.
Caitlin is cold in Perth. Kelly Vines, 2 partners. Katrina, I'm here.
I know, I'm looking for Katrina.
So it's easiest to search. It's going to change by the time you get there. Look at me, I'm like a ghost. Oh, I've got to stay exactly where I need to. Okay, 2 more minutes because we have so much greatness to get through tonight. 222, angel numbers, we're on. Keep blowing up our chat because I want to keep shouting you all out and each other. 5 new customers, some amazing conversations and a promotion. 2 new team, 1 new customer. Look at all you guys dream keeping out there. Holding other people's dreams, hopes, wishes and desires. This is amazing. Well done, well done. Erin is super close to qualifying. Join the club. Let's go, Erin. It is worth it. Katrina, 3 new teams today. How exciting, guys. What lockdown?
It's like chasing a chicken trying to pin you, Cat Stark. Tell me to move my mouse, you'd move.
Okay, this is going to be fun. So, okay, I'm going to kick off now. We have a stellar lineup. And what I'm loving about these trainings is keeping it simple and practical and reminding you that we're in the business of taking care of people and we have so many different ways to do that. And so who was on the training 3 weeks ago now when it was Lauren and Shani and we set a 30-day goal. So remember we did week 1, week 2, week 3 and week 4. We were kind of breaking it down into quarter 1, 2, 3 and 4 like a game. Which quarter are we up to? And how are you tracking? Have you still got your goal in front of you? Because consistency is key. Remember, it's the number 1 thing we heard time and time again from the main stage at conference, just consistency. You can have big wins in just 10, 15 minutes a day. It's those consistent, great conversations, following up, reaching out, loving on other people, and being interested. That is so, so important. So who is still tracking? Nikita's tracking very close. How amazing. Anne-Marie, you can find all of those trainings last week and the week before that I'm talking about on Tuesday nights. So if you can't find that, ask your upline and they will tag you in it on the Juice Plus Australia YouTube training channel. There are some incredible trainings on there that each and every one of you can access that, okay? So we are going to kick off. My name is Linda Evenden. For all the new people, I am one of your upline mentors, and there are so many incredible leaders across this incredible community. And tonight we've got a stellar lineup, so I just want to get stuck in. And I'm going to cross, first of all, I'm going to go to, who did I say? Kimberly was first. So let's find you, Kimberly. Can you come off mute, honey?
Hello.
Hello, there she is. And replace pin. Yay, we're on. Kimberly, go ahead, share with us your big tip of the day and some wisdom into helping us build our business.
Yeah, absolutely. Have you got me pinned? I can't see me on here, but that's all good. If you guys can see me, I want to put you on gallery view so I can see 299 people, right? Let's go. I'm excited and I'm so pumped. And I just want to acknowledge everyone here and welcome you to the family, whether you've been here for literally 12 hours or you've been here for 12 years. I just get so inspired by these trainings, and on every training that I ever get on in this beautiful community, I learn something new, and most importantly, I put something into action. And I think that is what's really helped me build my business in this space. It's staying close to the fire. It's being part of these trainings, but not just being an observer, right? It was actually taking the action. And this training tonight is designed, to be a bit of a blitz session. We want to be in action. We want to be working. We don't just want to be listening here. So I really love you guys to play full out with me. I also want to acknowledge, those of us that are in Queensland. I know probably the Southerners are having a bit of a giggle. We're all freaking out because we've got like a 3-day lockdown. But there's lots of people out there that are, going into a lockdown right now. And I kind of thought to myself today, well, is it a lockdown or is it a let's go time? For me, it's let's go time, right? There's more people at home. There's more people on their phones than ever before. And there's more people, looking for something right now. So it's go time for me. And I really hope it's go time for you as well. So I want to share a super quick action task with you guys tonight. I have a lot of people that come to me in this potentials that come knocking on my door, or who I reach out to, that say to me, Kimberly, I have no idea what you're doing, but I want to be part of that, right? And the reason for that is there are two things that I go to a real effort to promote with pride in this space. And that is certainty, and that is connection. And would you agree right now, with the world like it is today, that certainty is definitely a top human need out there, right? Things are a little bit shaky. We're in the middle of a health crisis. We're in the middle of an economic crisis. There are a lot of people out there looking for certainty. The second thing is, some people are looking for community and love and connection right now. If I didn't have this business to lean into through COVID, I actually don't know what I would be doing. I'd probably be sitting on the couch with a bottle of wine because I would be in fear mode. I'm not going to hide that. I love that when things get a little bit shaky, I get to lean into this space and I get to lean in and buy on this beautiful connection that we have as a team here. So my action for you guys tonight is to be brave. Some of you do this on every single training and I absolutely love it. And some of you have never done this before. But I would love for you to do a story while you're on here with training with us right now, either on your stories. Maybe you could take a photo of your screen if you put your Zoom on gallery view so you can see the 324 faces on here. Maybe you could even do a post. Maybe you could even go live right now, right? Put me on mute and go live and just share about this beautiful community that you're part of. There is power in numbers, right? I can see Linda doing the activity. I'm like, oh, I need to do mine too. There is power in numbers. So I would love for you to speak to certainty. How could you speak to certainty right now? You know, it could be, I love my business and how it gives me something to focus on while we're living in this wild world. Or I love that, you know what, it's some of us are in lockdown time. I love that I still get to work and create an income from home while the kiddies are on holidays and I'm here part of this beautiful new age business vehicle, right? Maybe you got another job. Maybe this is your side hustle. Maybe this is your part-time income. Would you agree that multiple streams of income are now not just a luxury, but they're a necessity out there in the world? So whatever you feel speaks to you with that certainty, bring it out tonight, right? Be loud and proud about that. The second element of what we do, Linda, I'm not too sure if I'm pinned here or that's coming across to someone else. I think it should be right. Maybe my screen's going wild. The second part of that is once you've done that, then do another story, right? Do another story or do another post and talk to the connection. Talk about the love and the connection that you get with this business. You know, leaning in. As I said before, I'm being cheeky right now. It's not lockdown, it's let's go time, right? You can choose lockdown, or I'm also promoting our beautiful health products at the moment and our program. And it's, what did I call it? It's a healthy self-love throwdown. That's what I'm part of in this space. So it's go time, right? And you guys get to lean in on this certainty and connection. Tonight, I want you to put that proud promoter hat on and go out there and just share that. The second part of my activity tonight, so that's the first one, promoting certainty, connection. The second part is anybody who watches your story, go in and see who's viewing it. Anyone that watches your story, anyone that potentially likes your post, anyone who likes your post, anyone who might watch your live that you're going to do for like 90 seconds, right? Anyone that does that, I want you to send them a message and I want you to say, hey, your name just popped up on my feed. How are you? How are you going in this wild little world that we're living in? And ask them that question. You will be surprised at how many people are just waiting for permission to someone to say, how are you? And it's as simple as that. And if you're just new to this business and you are, you've just gotten started and you're like, well, what happens if they come back to me? What do I need? I want you to screenshot that conversation and send it to your mentor. Send it to your upline and say, hey, started a new conversation tonight. What do I do now? Right? And you get to lean in and we are here to show you how to bring this to life. That's it from me tonight. I'm so excited for you. I'm so pumped, right? I'm so pumped. I'm not going to sleep tonight. I'm going to be up till 2 a.m. tonight and tomorrow night because it's end of month time. And I know the magic that happens over these next few days. Yes, we're going to sleep in Australia in a few hours time, but you know what? The US is waking up. The UK is waking up and I'm here to serve them as well. So I'm so pumped for you guys and I'm so ready to rock and smash out this end of month, and a huge welcome to the family if you're just new. Bye for now.
Yay, awesome. Thank you so much. So 2 action points to do right now. I love that. And now I'm going to look for my friend Katrina. Katrina Stark, where are you, beautiful? You can come off mute and I will scroll through and find you, honey.
Can you find me?
There you are.
Oh, there's so many beautiful faces on tonight. How exciting.
Okay, go ahead. What is your big business tip for us?
Oh, I'm so excited, and Kimberly's just got me even more excited after that beautiful little throwdown there. Gorgeous. You're amazing. A huge welcome to all of our beautiful new team. You are so in the right place at the right time. I am so excited to have you all here. It is just honestly such an honor to be here. So I'm going to share a little bit around, I guess, what's helped me in times where I wanted to get in massive build mode. And I love that Kimberly touched right there on the fact that we have something to absolutely love. We really do. We have the most amazing community. Now, I like to think of each of us as a magnet. Our job is to go and attract more like-minded people to be able to grow that network bigger and stronger and stronger. Because you know what? We can sit in here and we can hang out with all these beautiful, positive people. That doesn't mean that the world's becoming a better place, because there's still more people on the outside feeling crappy and feeling lost and feeling disheartened. Our job right now is to go and find them and attract them. And I know by dealing with a lot of people day in, day out who are just starting this business, it's often very scary to take those steps to connect. But I want to ensure you that it's one of our highest paying activities. And when it is done correctly and authentically, it is honestly the best way to live life. There are so many new people out there who you haven't met yet, who are not only going to explode your business, but explode your life. So one of my biggest tips is when you start to connect and when you're in the space, which is beautiful because Kim has literally just said, go and do this as an activity. I want you to drop from your head straight into your heart. Because if we're sitting here and overthinking and overanalyzing and worrying about what everybody else is going to think about us, we're in the wrong place to build a heart-led business, right? If we want to be able to go out there and truly ripple effect, positivity, kindness, health, radiance, we need to be in the right frame of mind before we connect to those people. So that's one of my biggest things. Now, when I first started, this was a daily checkpoint, because I was overthinking, life was hard, it wasn't all glamorous, and I didn't have the space and the time to be building a side hustle, which is why I was, but I knew that it was constantly going to be a juggle. So for you guys, one of the biggest things is just checking down, coming into your heart space and remember why we share this. Now, if you're still caught up in your head and you're finding that the high paying activities like these little blitz actions of just going out and messaging people are still feeling uncomfortable, I really challenge you, over the next 48 hours, go and do a little bit more research, information gathering to know how solid what we have is. I love that Kimberly just said too, we bring the certainty. That is one of our biggest tips in this business to gain momentum quickly. So if you're not certain about what you do, you're not capitalizing on your activity as much as you can. So go there and really understand that when we're connecting to people, we're showing them a better way to live. We're showing them how to get rid of the pain in their life. If we're connecting to them about the business with this blitz on, we are showing them a way to become their own boss, to get rid of feeling like a number in the system. We're giving them control back of their income. That's some amazing things. So don't doubt yourself thinking, oh, I'm contacting them for an ulterior motive or whatever your brain is, firing off. This is literally life-changing stuff. I wouldn't be here and have the life that I have if my amazing mentor didn't get out of her mind and say, hey, I'm going to share this with Kat. So my little tip tonight is I want you all to think of a power word. I'm sure you've all heard of I am statements right now. This was my go-to at the start of my business because I was not in a space to feel inspired. My life was crazy around me. Every day was a juggle and my mental capacity wasn't healthy. So every day was a striving factor for me just to be in the right mindset. So I had to have really strong affirmations and my I am statement was it. And I still actually have them above my computer that I wrote back in 2016 because they were my driving force every day. So I want you to think right now a power word for the next 48 hours. Now we've got almost 350 people on here. So I want to see 350 comments of what your word is going to be over the next 48 hours. What is your power word? Capable, determined, excited, passionate. What is it? I am what? I am relentless. I am bold. I am unstoppable. I am helpful. I'm free. I am absolutely loving these. I am worthy. That's a special one. All right, keep them coming, keep them coming. Now I'm going to give you a task, but I don't want you to do it right now because this is going to take up the beautiful Carlina, who's next, I'm pretty sure. But I want you to remember this word. You can write it down right now, put it somewhere over the next 48 hours that you're going to see it every day. And when we get off this call tonight, I want you to take 10 to 15 minutes, every single letter that's in your word. So let's say we have free, which I'm seeing. Go into your Facebook, find one person under F okay, whose name starts with F, who is your vibe. Not just somebody to tick a box, somebody who you would love to work with, somebody who you'd love to sit at a dinner table with. All right. And connect to them from your heart. Then we move on to R. Find somebody whose name was R. Don't just tick a box. All right. We're setting intentions. We're making sure that this person is the right person to be magnetized by our attraction right now. And we're connecting. Now, before I go, I want to leave you with one line that was so important to me at the start of my business. Someone once said on a training, find an excuse to become a really good friend. And that for me stuck forever, because every time I felt annoying or like I was pestering someone following up, or, you know, like I was coming back to my to-do list rather than actively become, you know, a heartfelt leader, I would think, find a really good excuse to be a great friend to this person. What do they need? Scroll through their timeline and have a look. What's important to them? What kind of compliments come to my mind when I look at them, when I look at their family? How can I say that in a way that is honest and genuine? Because truly, we can make such a difference. How many other people can relate that you can be scrolling and see a beautiful picture and you even are like, do I like it? Do I not? Do I comment? Do I not? Just damn comment. Be a good friend. Leave your kindness and positivity everywhere. And I promise connecting will link you to some of the most amazing people, both in the business and out. But you'll be so surprised by the amount of good karma and good friends that start to generate inside your team and client base. So thank you so much. I'm so excited for you guys all to run with this and enjoy what's coming.
Yay, I love that. And I love that you finished with that. Be interested instead of interesting. Be the one asking questions and listening instead of feeling like you have to tell and be like a walking encyclopedia. It's those great questions. And I love, how do you drop into your heart, Katrina? For those who might be like, oh, I'm in my head and I'm so caught up on what to say and how to say it and where's that script and what if I mess it up? How do you do that? How do you teach others to do that?
So my thing that I do personally, I'm a very visual person. So for me, if, you know, like today I've had some beautiful calls with brand new teamies. And before I get on the call, I visualize them, you know, and I might not even know them. So it might not be accurate because I deal a lot with cold market, but I put them in a situation. So today it was a beautiful mama over in New Zealand. I knew she had a 6-month-old. So before I was getting on the call, I was seeing her sitting on the couch, cuddling her 6-month-old. And I was thinking about all the things that, you know, I've had a 6-month-old baby and I've been in not great situations that I could be thinking, like the stress, like when am I going to go back to work? How is someone else going to look after him like I would? All of those things that I know she's probably feeling, and how she's going to feel when I get to say to her, I've got something that works. If you show up, if you plug in, I can show you a way to take control. And instantly it puts me in her position and it makes me realize that what I'm giving her is actually a gift. Yes, it might be me showing up to work and it might be me growing my business, but it also is a huge gift that is going to help her on her journey forward. So that helps me. And even with customer base, if we've talked a little bit about someone losing weight or someone helping with skin issues, it's getting into that zone of what they're feeling and how I might be able to help them.
Oh, I love that. And we can't fail because people want to feel like they are seen and heard. And when we really leave any conversation with people feeling that way, it's a massive win. So I love that. Creating rapport is so important. Thank you, Katrina. And now we're crossing to Carlina. I have found you and I'm replacing the pin. There you are, honey. Can you come off mute? Hi. And we can't wait to hear your business tip.
Amazing. Thank you so much, guys. I'm actually so happy. I was worried at first that Tina and Kimberly were going before me, and I'm so glad they did because they are so heart-driven, and it's everything that I need to learn. And I love listening to you guys. And I think I'm going to share, combined with what they're sharing, is just going to work perfectly. So I'm bringing what Linda likes to call the hammer. So I'm like, let's get this done. We've got 24 hours left in this promotion. It's time to bring the urgency, create FOMO. We need to get into massive action. And that combined with Katrina and Kimberly's heart and soul, I think is just going to be perfect. So we have 24 hours left, guys. Like, there isn't a lot of time. So now it's time to get some follow-ups in. And I'm going to share with you something that I have actually been utilizing today and I've been loving so far. It is very to the point and very direct, which is what I love. So if that is not you, please, please put your flavor to it, add your love, add your heart to it, share, get your upline involved. But I've actually been drawing inspiration from the incredible Beck Hibbard lately, and she is my spirit animal. So she reminds me of me 10 years ago when I had pink hair, except now I'm too old and my kid would kill me if I had pink hair, so I can't do that, and I've got to live vicariously through her. So I love everything that she's doing, and so I've been drawing a lot of inspiration from her. And so today when I was doing my follow-ups, I wrote a follow-up, creating FOMO, creating urgency, and that's something that Beck has been utilizing in her like in her lives, in her stories every single day. So I'm going to share with you a follow-up that I have been sending out and getting some good interaction with. And the fortune is in the follow-up, guys. Now is the time to cut the fluff. Now is the time to get straight to the point. Now is the time to share this incredible opportunity that we have. So I've been saying, hey, lovely, how are you? I'm just checking in to see how you went with all the information I sent through. Excited to hear what you love most about it all. I also just wanted to quickly let you know that we only have 24 hours left of our incredible promotion where we have reduced the startup fee to only $55. This is incredible value for your own business, including marketing, training, mentorship, back office, and personal development. However, as we have had such an overwhelming response to this amazing offer, I only have 2 more places left for the month. I wanted you to be one of the first people to have a chance to secure one of these places, as they won't last long. So please let me know ASAP if you're ready to make an excited decision to get started. So what I'm doing in that is I'm creating urgency, 2, creating FOMO, because I'm saying there's an overwhelming response. And then 3, I'm asking if they're ready to make an excited decision to get started. Remember, we want to get people excited about what we have here. So I've actually been getting good response from that. Excuse me, my voice is still a bit croaky from conference. So depending where you're at in your conversation with people depends on where, how you're going to start out that message. You might need in this business comes into play, and it's so important. So I show up, sorry if my connection's unstable, it's telling me if I'm unstable. So I have so much belief in the product, in the business, and in myself and what we have to offer. So I'm showing up with full certainty. That comes through in my conversations, that comes through in my text messaging, it comes through in my posts. If you are wavering anywhere at all, like through pricing, any objections, whatever that may be, it's going to show up in your conversations. So please include your upline in whatever it is you're doing, especially if you're brand new. Your upline needs to be in on all your conversations, because they're the ones who are going to bring the belief. They're the ones who are going to bring the certainty, and they're the ones who are going to help you get everything over the line. We have an incredible business. We have an incredible system. And, you know, if you don't have that belief right now, borrow it from us. Borrow it from Linda, borrow it from Kimberly, borrow it from your upline, borrow it from everybody else. Because when they first started, they didn't have that belief, but they had someone who believed in them. And we just borrow that belief from other people, and we believe in you. You guys are amazing just by saying yes to starting this business, by saying yes to yourselves, by saying yes to helping change somebody else's life. And that right there is so powerful. So just believe in that. So that's my one tip for you tonight, guys, is create some urgency and some FOMO around your follow-ups. The fortune is in the follow-up. I will see if I can copy and paste my verbiage in the notes, but I don't know that it will. Otherwise, I'll put it in the live. But thank you so much. That's all from me.
Oh, well done. That was absolutely brilliant, honey. I love those tips. The certainty, the FOMO, the posture, and of course that incredible close that, you know, are you ready to make an excited decision to get started? And assume that the answer is going to be yes. And it really helps bring the belief and bring the excitement. So thank you so much, Carlina. And now we're going to cross to Amanda, our gorgeous rookie of the year. I am replacing the pin. There you are, gorgeous. Come off mute. Can we
Hey,
hear you?
Linda.
Hi,
Thank
darling.
you. Hi, how are you?
Great. Let's keep the tips rolling. What has been working for you? I know that you've got a whole bag of new franchisees starting. We can't wait to hear your tip. Go ahead.
Yeah, fantastic. Thank you. So great to come off the back of those amazing women. Totally agree. The word used tonight a lot was excited and energy. You could feel the vibe of Kimberly, Carlina, Katrina. They have this amazing energy, right? Energy feeds energy. That's my tip. Your vibe attracts your tribe. This business is meant to be fun. I love it. It is so much fun. Enjoy it. People will want to come and join you and join that energy and have fun. It's not meant to feel negative in any way. It's meant to be positive. So share that joy. Stay lit. Stay close to the fire. How do we stay lit? We plug in, we lean into those around us. We don't all have good days. People say to me, do you always wake up happy? I don't always wake up happy. Sometimes I wake up, particularly on Mondays, and I feel sad, but I change that switch. How do I do it? I go for a walk. We have all these amazing health tools, so use those. Lean into the community. Who just went to conference? Was conference just the most incredible fun? Share it. Lean into that. It's all about the energy and excitement. And the other thing I just wanted to share, another tip, and it's really, really important because we have so many amazing people in this business, is that you don't have to be perfect. You just have to be perfectly you. And it's this authenticity that will actually help you bring on team. Look at the people that are having success. They're all really, really different, but what they do have in common is an authenticity and that energy. People want to come and work with them or be part of what they've got. This will also help build trust. People buy that certainty and that authenticity. People buy from those that they like, know, and trust. It doesn't matter how many followers that you have, but what you really need to do is you need to connect and you need to interact with people. And we've got all these amazing tips and little actions that we've got to do over the next couple of days. But I wanted to get everyone into action tonight with something really, really simple that we can all do without even thinking about it. It's just a really, really simple poll, because what that will do will create conversations. We still have, I don't know, I thought it was the end of tomorrow, but it's actually Thursday, 3 p.m. Thank you, Kimberly, for that. So grateful for you. We have time, so we can start convos now and get to the point really quickly. Carlina's helped us with our follow-up. So do a poll, something simple, a picture of the beach or snow. What's really relevant right now? Do it on your Instagram story. Love lockdown. Hate lockdown. I actually quite like lockdown, apart from the fact that it's school holidays right now. Today, I just posted a picture of one of my sons, and I put both their names, and I'm like, this child or this child. And I reckon I had like 30 people responding. Dark chocolate, light chocolate, a picture of our shakes, vanilla or chocolate. These are really, really simple things. They're not complicated. And then use that energy to start those conversations and get really curious about people. Thanks, Linda.
I love that. So we've got enough time. We're tracking amazing for time, and I'm aware that there's so many amazing new people, and some people might have only ever done 1 or 2 polls. I've got some people that are building their entire business on polls. So just pretend that I've never done a poll. Can you just like walk us through it? I know I'm putting you on the spot here, but
I'm hopeless at social media, by the way, but I can do polls.
yeah.
I think my girls in my team taught me. So
why do we love it? We love it for interaction.
Yeah.
Because we've got monkey brains. People actually want to answer yes or no. It's like the engagement post, right? That I've seen a lot this week saying, oh, the algorithms have changed. No, they haven't. They're always changing. If you can see this, say hello so I know that you're still seeing my posts and we're connected. And suddenly, if you're getting 3 or 4 likes or 3 or 4 comments, now you're getting 94. That pops you up to the top of people's newsfeed priorities because Facebook goes, oh, look, they like your content. We're going to show them more. So I've had 3 or 4 people this week kind of go, you're popping up in my feed a lot. It looks like you're up to great things. And so this stuff works, guys. So your story is where you create a poll, and you can do it on both Instagram and Facebook, right? I finally headed over to Instagram because if I create it in Instagram, I can do it to Facebook automatically. And I'm all about the easy way, right? Maximizing resources. So what kind of things have you asked in a poll that has got you in like engagement? Mine yesterday, I'll start with mine. Mine yesterday was, would you like some more information about starting your own online business for $50? And I wrote maybe and yes. And I got 4 maybes, and 2 of them are brand new and one was very unexpected. And now we're in a convo, okay? Simple stuff. Tell us one of yours, honey.
There's actually quite a few going on in the feed now. There's always a really good one, which is tomato sauce or barbecue sauce. That's always a really cool one. And you can do that just on Facebook, even if you don't want to do it on a story. So you just put it on as a status and it comes up. But beach or snow is really, really good. So because people feel really strongly, and I've done that one quite a lot. Oh, that's right. That's what people go crazy. Sauce in the fridge or pantry. That is awesome. And that really does create a convo. I think that was one that Beck did originally as well. So does everyone know how to do it? Do you want me to run through that?
Yeah, we've got time. We're
Okay.
smashing it.
So let's just start on Insta first. So if you just go up to the top, as if you're going to add a story. So you just press your little round photo at the top. Oh, hang on a second. And then you just press the little plus button as if you're going to add. You just need to choose a picture. So that's where you'll put a picture. So you can choose any picture from your feed. You can go onto to the internet and either choose like a picture of the snow or a picture of the beach, and that will become your background of the feed. Am I explaining this right?
You're doing awesome.
Okay. And then when you've got your picture up, there'll be like the little, how do you explain that thing?
You could pop your screen up onto the camera and show us.
It's not working for me. Okay, so let me do it. Hang on. So there's this little icon up here, which is the little face with a mouth and a little like curve thing, which is up here. And if you press that and go to type in.
You're almost in the screen, but if you are a little, that's it.
So I'll go back actually. So if you go to this little
half smiley man. Yep.
Yeah, half smiley man, press that. And then you go where it says search, you just type in poll and poll will come up. And then you'll get that little yes or no. If you click in that yes and no, and you put the question, so you can put, because if you've got a picture of sauce, it could be fridge or pantry. For me this morning, I had a picture of my child and I said Rafe or London. It was hilarious. You can put, what else could you do? You could do, if you want to get relevant to what we're doing, you could say exercise or nutrition. Again, you could put a picture of our complete shakes. This is always one of my favorites, chocolate or vanilla.
Awesome. And then you just press the done and it sends, and it will ask you, do you want to send it to Facebook and Instagram? And then off you go. And it's okay to just do it imperfectly, right? It's okay to do this as you learn.
I want to also let you know, it's really important. Polls disappear. And I still don't know how to go back after 48 hours. So how I manage that, I'll just find one I did today. So you'll see here, I've got, I don't know if you can see, but I've got 9 votes for London. And I actually have to go and have a look at those votes. And then I take a snap of it. So I've got that to keep the conversations going, because sometimes I find if I don't check it, I go back the next day, I've done an amazing poll and they've disappeared.
Look, everyone's giving you tips back here. Go back to your archive. I don't know. Apparently there's an archive.
Yeah, I told you I wasn't any good at it. That's great.
Amazing. See, we can all do this business together, teamwork. That's amazing. Thank you so much, Amanda.
You're welcome.
What a beautiful little session. And last but not least, I'm heading over to, I can see her there. She's always hustling. I'm going to replace the pin. There she is, Mrs. Denise Whelan, NMD extraordinaire. What have you got in store for us, honey?
Well, I love this hustle, but I also understand that it's been going on for a couple of weeks now. So what I'm hearing from some people is they're just going, I've been doing this for the last 2 weeks and I kind of feel like I've been doing all the work and I've been having so many conversations and my results just aren't quite there yet. So what I want to do is just let people know that that's just going to happen for some people. Some people that you're talking to are just going to take a little bit longer to make a decision. And if you put yourself in their shoes, the $55 is attractive to us, but sometimes they just don't understand it. So sometimes they're going to need a little bit longer and a little bit more nurturing to make an excited decision to get started. So yeah, I love the last minute hustle. I love all the tips that we've had tonight. But I also want everyone to remember that this is a long-term relationship building business, like Katrina shared, like Kimberly shared. And we literally are just planting the seeds now. Now, some seeds have fallen straight onto fertile soil and they've been ready to bloom. And they're the people that have said yes. And maybe those seeds have been nurtured by some people over a long period of time. But for those people who are brand new, or for those people who are still planting seeds, I urge you, once this is over, to keep watering your gardens. It's really important, because the day you plant the seeds is not the day you eat the fruit. And we just know that when you plant the seeds, you can't just expect them to bloom straight away. We've got to keep fertilizing, got to keep tending them. You're not going to just get a puppy and feed it once every 3 weeks. We need to grow it and train it and help it to become a well-rounded dog. That's probably a bad analogy, but it's just exactly the same with the business. So don't get disappointed if you didn't sign up as many people as you think you should have for $55, because $165 is a freaking bargain. You can't have a night out for that much money. In New Zealand, $172.50, it's still an amazing opportunity. So I just want you to don't suddenly just go, okay, the $55 is over. My life's ended. This business doesn't work. It's not like that at all. This is a long-term plan, and just keep all of those skills you've been practicing in the last couple of weeks and in the last few hours, keep them going, keep the momentum going, because this is just the beginning of an amazing chapter in our journey together and our whole business and our company. We're on the rise. This has been an amazing injection of excitement coming off the back of conference. I've loved it, but we are just getting warmed up and we are just starting. So just keep nurturing those plants and tending your gardens, because what I love as well, I've been in this business now for 4.5 years. Some of the people that are in my business now, my personal organization, I don't even know how I met them. They were strangers. I started conversations with them. I became interested in them. And we became friends. We are now business partners together. And when they hop on an event, and when I hear somebody say, I don't even know how I know Denise, but she reached out to me and asked me how I was, that makes my heart absolutely sing. And that's what this business is 100% about. I love that Amanda shared about make this fun, make it about people. You always say this, Linda, make it about caring about people, build your relationships, build your friendships, and friendships come first, and then the business will follow, the business will flow. And then you have a beautiful organization of people who love each other, love hanging out with each other, love building a business together, love catching up with each other. And that's when it absolutely flows in spirit inside your own business. So on a little, I thought I'd give everyone a little task now as well, which is not related to what I was just saying, but customer referrals. Some of you may be going for your last minute promotion. You might be going for your re-promote to senior partner promotion, or if you're brand new and your upline has told you it's really important to get your partner plus promotion before the end of the month and give yourself a pay rise and get some cash into your bank on the 10th of July, which is what we're all here for. So a great way to get some last minute customer orders is to reach out to one of your customers and ask them if they do you a big favor and write a testimonial on their own page and tag you in it. Let them know that you'll do all the following up if people are showing interest. But if you can ask one of your customers who you know loves our products to do a testimonial on their page. And if you're brand new, ask your upline, you know, if they can help you out with that as well. They'll have a customer that they can help you, maybe tag you in the post or whatever, or just help you connect with those referrals from that as well. So that's kind of my tip if you're looking for some last minute orders.
Oh, I love that. How fantastic. I think it's such an important reminder for us all to really be in the relationship, and don't make this just about the invitation of join my business now, because what you said is so true. I want just to everyone to see this, especially for new. What I'd love for everyone to write is, how long did it take you to watch the link or have the conversation or hand over the credit card to say, you know what, this could really be something for me. Okay, let's do this. How long did it take you? And have a think about how many exposures on average did you get? And yet some of us are expecting a yes straight away, right? So we need to be patient, persistent, and professional. So rather than pushy, I loved an NMD mentor of mine early on, gave me that permission to be professional, not pushy. They're both completely different. Hey, I'm circling back. This might still be on your radar. You popped up on my feed today. I thought of you because. How are you all? And get back in that conversation. 15 years, Crystal. I love it. 4 years, 4 months, 3.5 years, right? I really want you all to look at that, to really understand that this is a multiple revisit and question and asking, and it's very important. It's really fantastic. I love that we're finishing there. And with the remaining few minutes, I'm going to, how do I pin me again? I can't actually find me. You repin me and I'll keep talking. What Denise was finishing on there, everyone, thank you so much, Denise, and to all these incredible speakers who've shared their tips. What I would really love everyone to focus on, to give the remaining time the very best effort, is U+2 is how we simply teach how to get to Partner Plus. So if you're brand new and you're like, what's Partner Plus? I've got no idea. That is promotional level 1. And that's where you can grab yourself an extra 5% commission forevermore. So who would like a 5% pay rise forevermore? Like, it's a one-time deal. You do a little bit of effort, you get an eternal pay rise and reward. 5%, right? It's worthwhile. It's worth some action and focus. And it's this simple, guys. Number 1 step is be the product of the product. Be your first customer. Be your own advocate. Invest in you. Invest in your business model, what you want others to do in your business. It starts with you in the mirror. So my recommendation, if you are able to, is make the most investment. That is, we only have a handful of products, guys, not a big giant catalog. We've only got a handful. There's really 4 products, and we love the core 4. And if you can stretch, add some shakes, at least some samples. And then simply find 2 other people who may like to benefit from the same things for the same reasons as you. So when I first started, I couldn't really think of a list of 20 people. And that was actually, I didn't find that easy. But what my mentor said to me was, Linda, just start with 2 or 3 people. Do you know 2 or 3 other women just like you that might be feeling the same as you? I mean, let's face it, you know, you're tired of one income, you're a little bored being a stay-at-home mum, you kind of want something more for you, you want your own purpose. Like, do you know other women that are just like you? And I'm like, oh, I know quite a few, right? At playgroup. And that's all I did. She said, go and invite, just share what you have just started and see if they are interested for the same reasons. And I did. I said, I've got no idea what I'm doing. I'm brand new, but this is why I said yes. And Lauren said, do I know 2 or 3 other women? And I thought of you two. They said yes. And then by the end of 2 weeks, they went and did exactly the same thing. They invited 2 or 3 other women just like them, their sister, their mother, their sister-in-law, their husband. You plus 2 is going to nab you that first promotion. And why we love this so much, no matter how long we've been in the business, I've been here 13 years. We've taken the products for 15 years. But why we love this so much is to help you win and help you win early. Because your team are going to want to do exactly what you do. So if you invest in yourself, people right behind you are going to want to do the same thing. If they see you get to Partner Plus, they see your uplines announcing, yay, this girl just nabbed her first $150 bonus in her first few days. She's rocking. This is so exciting. You grow 10 times bigger. You feel so inspired. And your belief grows, and now we're on a roll. So I love to harness momentum. Just like Denise said, balance that with it. Don't be disappointed. Don't put too much pressure on yourself. If you're brand new and your style is to watch and see and learn and understand, that's awesome too. It's always your own pace. We've got 3 team mantras. You're a blessing in the team, whether you do a little or a lot. Come on along, just come on and play, right? We're so happy to have you here. You always go at your own pace and you're acceptable as you are. So these first few weeks is the chance to grab that first level promotion and an extra 5% like commission payment for the rest of your Juice Plus journey. And that's worthwhile on your own products. And when someone else joins and starts eating Juice Plus, you're going to create more profit for yourself in the short term and the long term. So you plus 2, it's pretty easy. You become the example, you start, and you simply share it with 2 other people. And here's my text message that I love to send out to I love to call them the ringers. What's a ringer in life? Can you guys guess? I really understood this when I first heard it. And NMD taught me this nearly 13 years ago. She said, they are the people in your life that are happy. They're fun. They're the yes people. They're the like, let's go, let's do it. They cheer you on. They're happy for you. They're the kind of person who is supportive and open-minded and someone that you can rely on that is there for you. They can do you a solid. And the kind of test message will be the ringer. You ring them when you need support, right? That's it. And so I literally say, now, if you're comfortable doing this, here's my first challenge. This is a first assignment that I give someone who's brand new. I say, let's build your confidence with those around you who support you and love you. And the question that I ask is, who do you would love, admire, and respect? Who do you love hanging out with? Tell me about them. Why do you think that they might love this? And then I say, let's send them a text message, if you would. And it goes something like this. Hey, now usually they know them very well, so we don't want to be too scripty, but it's something like, hey, I've just started a new business. It would mean the world to me if you would consider being a one-time product user. Would you be willing to take a look at this? It's that simple. Hey, Rebecca, I'm so excited. I just started a new side business. It would mean the world to me if you would consider being a one-time product user. Would you be up for that? Something along those lines, okay? Make it your own, but there's two important parts of this, and this works. I'm sharing this with you because it's tried and proven and it works. Now, if that person has a circle of, they might have 10 ringers because they're very social and charismatic, that they may be a very generous new teamie who's been to the candle parties, who's supporting other people in their business, who is a giver, okay? And this is their time to say, hey, it would just mean so much to me if you would support me right now, okay? And I love it because it lets people off the hook. It's saying, would you consider? Right? It's tugging a little bit of the heartstring by saying it'd mean the world to me. Okay. But the most important thing, and hear me now on this, the most important thing in this sentence is one-time product user. Tell me in the chat why you think that that's important. Rather than, hey, you know, will you join my team or will you buy my stuff, right? It's an out, you're right, Paige. There's no pressure. It's kind of showing you're still going to love them. Would you do me a solid is kind of what this is saying. And it's been very expressed that I'm not going to try and recruit you and you're not going to be on auto ship for 3 years that you don't want. Okay. So that's why I love this tip. It's from Eric Warre, one of the masters, and it works. So I really love that. If that feels good to you, I would love you to try that. And it's my commitment, and I know your leadership teams and your uplines, it's our commitment to have as many of you get your first pay rise and your first promotion as quickly as possible, preferably in your first few days. And here's the last reason. Your business story right now, guys, is your business story forever. The business story that I told you, I knew 3. I knew 3 just like me. I didn't know 30. I wasn't going to go and do that. I was fearful. I wasn't ready to do that, but I loved the products and I knew that they made a difference to people. So when it was time for me to start spreading my wings on the business, I knew 3 women that were struggling with the same things. And all I had to do was share my story and invite them to take a look. Would they consider it? That's what I could do. So see how I'm still sharing my absolute original business story just in my first few weeks? And this is the second part. I say, when that first $300 hit our bank account, my mind was blown because I couldn't remember the last time that I had earned $300 as a bonus, and my belief built. Okay, so it meant so much more to me than just the dollars. We want this experience for you. And again, we're balancing that with, this is your own business and your own pace. You get to self-select. You get to decide, guys. This is always your own independent virtual franchise. Okay, so there's our tips. There was a lot of things that we covered, especially if you're brand new. Okay, you don't have to do it all. And for those of you who are mid-blitz and are just loving helping so many people, we still have time, guys. And I know that sometimes the last imminent deadline can really create some bold and incredible action. Like Kimberly's kicked us off at the start tonight, the throwdown, the self-love throwdown, the let's go throwdown, the bringing heart, the bringing boldness, the bringing decisiveness, like Carlina told us, the dropping into our heart space, like Katrina mentioned. Mandy's just given like just a simple poll. Let's get up our engagement. Let's be real and let's start having fun and dipping our toe in the water. With social media as well, whether we're brand new and we've never done something, you'll grow 10 times bigger when you do this. And then, of course, Denise finishing us off with, this is a long-term journey and we want you to stay for a long time and we want you to have fun. We want you to feel supported and part of something bigger. And there are no expectations on you. There is no fail. All my brand newbies this week who actually have admitted to me that I'm scared, I'm fearful, like what if I don't meet your expectations? What if I can't do this? And I tell them, so their shoulders are up to here, I can hear it on the phone, and then they just go, okay. So I want to say the same thing to you with those 3 team mantras. You're a blessing. Like, come on along, have fun with us. be on this journey with us together. Okay, you never know what this business can be for you. In fact, if you've been here, and I want you to write 2 or 3 things that this business has meant to you other than money. So all of our newbies know the many different emotional types of revenue that there are in our beautiful community and business. Would you do that? Friendship, right? Community support, growth, connection, right? There's all of that. Number 2, you go at your own pace. Some of you are coming here to smash the bonuses and grab as much as you can, and it's amazing. It's like a bonanza, right? Some of you are going to be slow and sure, and it's always your own journey. The 3rd is you're acceptable as you are. It doesn't matter your age, your background, your experience. That's what's beautiful about this business. It's a level playing field. We all start exactly the same with the same resources. This is your journey. You get to decide and you get to select. Okay, and we're here to guide you. And yeah, I'll finish there and say thank you so much, everyone, for tuning in. I love our Tuesday nights. You guys rock. Let's see how many more people we can help before the end of this month. Begin to dream again. Begin to consider. Begin to have a light of hope. Begin to feel supported and embraced. And part of a mission-driven model and community. You guys rock. Thank you so much. We'll see you next week. Let's bring it home strong. Thank you to all of the beautiful speakers for sharing your magic too tonight. Mwah. Bye, everyone. See ya.